about James Naismith, the founder of basketball. You know, he first started without the backboard. How do you think this would have turned out if we would have had the game, like this? Or how do you think that would have been?
Well, I think that would be a lot different because, the fact of not having a backboard, it changes the game completely. It's a whole total different game with no backboard.
Welcome to the Basketball Remix podcast. I am Mark Armstrong, aka Coach 1891. The Basketball Remix podcast is all about the innovation of the game of basketball. This idea is caught up in the term remix. We talk about the most important innovations in the history of the game, the impact of modern innovations, and what technologies on the horizon might impact basketball in the future. We guarantee to bring value to your time and innovation and information to your mind. Now, this is episode 14 and part 4 of a 10-part series answering the question, what is basketball the remix? And over this 10-episode series, I will answer that question and much, much more. So with that, let's get it started. What is basketball the remix? Basketball the remix is exactly what the name implies. The game of basketball remixed with other stuff to create a new, challenging, and exciting version of basketball. Basketball the Remix takes the best concepts of the original game, takes the best concepts over basketball's evolution over the past 129 years, and takes core concepts on how the game of basketball should be played that were espoused by the inventor himself, Dr. James Naismith. We mix them all together to produce a new, unique game of basketball, what we say, the modern interpretation of the original game. Now, Basketball the Remix takes game results out of the hands of coaches and puts the responsibility of game results in the hands of the athlete playing the game. Most importantly, Basketball the Remix is a new game that has the potential to create a new market with new opportunities. I think we all agree, fresh, innovative ideas to impact the lives of young people are needed. Now, Basketball the Remix introduces 15 innovations to the way modern basketball is played. That's 15 innovations to the modern way basketball is played. So, Basketball the Remix is similar enough to traditional basketball that every player who already plays basketball can easily transition into Basketball the Remix today. Yet, Basketball the Remix has these 15 different characteristics that makes the remix so different that it's a totally different game than traditional basketball. Again, Basketball the Remix is a totally different game than a game of basketball.
The fact of not having a backboard, it changes the game completely. It's a whole total different game with no backboard.
Nothing but this game is perfect. It's way better than no regular basketball.
Now, so far we talked about the Basketball the Remix hoop. We talked about the three-point key, and I think it's obvious that one of the major innovations is Basketball the Remix is played with no backboard. Now, it's this most obvious characteristic, being played without the backboard, the synergy of playing on the smaller hoop, and the three-point key that I want to talk about today. Now, synergy is defined as the interaction or cooperation of two or more organizations, substances, or agents to produce a combined effect greater than the sum of the separate effects, or simply, two are better than one. Basketball the Remix creates a unique synergy between a basket with no backboard, a smaller hoop, and a three-point key. The combination of these three innovations brings a balance back to the game. The fragile balances between finesse and power, the balance between speed and strength, and the balance between athleticism and skill. The Basketball the Remix hoop is unique in that there's no backboard and the hoop is 16 inches in diameter instead of 18 inches. This creates a new and unique scoring challenge for basketball players. With the three-point key rewarding short jump shots, layups, and dunks, with 3 points, there's an increased effort to attack the rim and dunk. And with the hoop accessible from all 360 degrees or angles and no backboard to worry about, dunkers attack the rim with a new sense of freedom and aggression. The 3-point key is approximately 320 square feet of battleground space under and around the remix hoop. This extra space translates into opportunities for mid-range opportunities from 8 to 12 feet from various points in the 3-point key. And here's another example where Basketball the Remix will become the ultimate training game for traditional basketball.
This is going back to basics. If you can play this game and play it well, then you are good enough to play and do better in the actual modern basketball. So that's the good thing about it.
The reason the mid-range game is dying in traditional basketball is that very few players shoot a high enough percentage from 8 to 12 feet in traditional basketball to justify taking a mid-range shot over a 3-point shot. As a league, the NBA shoots approximately 40% from mid-range distances, while as a league, the NBA has shot 35% from the 3-point line for 20 years. A player needs to shoot about 53% from the mid-range for that shot to be a better option than shooting a 3-point shot at 35%. Imagine the possibilities. A player conditions himself to shoot effectively on a smaller hoop during intense competition, the stop and pops, the finger rolls, the floaters, all the while developing a high-level touch that immediately transitions into skills to score from a high percentage from the mid-range in traditional basketball. And here's the goal. The goal is that by playing Basketball the Remix and you transition into traditional basketball, those 4 to 6 mid-range shots you're going to get any given game, that you're knocking down 50 to 60% of those on a regular basis. And when you're doing that, you're well on your way to becoming an elite
This is going
scorer.
back to basics. If you can play this game and play it well, then you are good enough to play and do better in the actual modern basketball. So that's the good thing about it.
The impact of the new challenges Basketball the Remix presents with no backboard, with a smaller hoop combined with the 3-point key, the full impact of all of these elements working together, that synergy we're talking about, are just now really being imagined. So I'm excited and I look forward to giving ballers all around the world the opportunity to see where they're strongest in their offensive game. Are you stronger at getting your threes on the jump shot? Are you stronger getting your threes at the rim with a dunk? Or do you have enough game that you're strong at both of them? Hey, I want to thank you for listening to the Basketball the Remix. And before I let you go, I want to let you know about some really cool no backboard t-shirts at nobackboard.myshopify.com. Now, in addition to really cool and colorful designs around the no backboard concept, the t-shirts are a great value. These are tri-blend shirts with eye-catching designs for $20. Now, with no backboard t-shirts new to the market, go ahead and check out nobackboard.com, myshopify.com. Find a design you like and be the first in your crew, your neighborhood, at your local gym, local blacktop to be rocking our gear. And in the process, you'll be supporting our effort to bring a Basketball the Remix league to your city. Again, I want to thank you for listening to the Basketball the Remix podcast. This is Mark Armstrong, aka Coach 1891. Until we connect again, be blessed, and I will see you at the top.
Basketball Remix!